Welcome back, friends, to another Spider-Man, well, Edge of Time. And yeah, here we are. No! I wanted to go back to his desk! Oh my gosh!
Miguel, I'm getting ready to reverse the polarity. But just in case I blow up the universe, I just want to tell you, it's been fun.
Have faith! I'm almost positive this will work!
Gotta use my webbing to hog-tie those tentacles long enough for this to work.
Seismic activity detected. Security override initiated.
Miguel, the creature from planet Squid's not going without a fight. Plus, there's so much...
Then try cutting loose a tentacle!
Wait, we can do that?
Worth a try!
You're cracking me up.
Okay.
Seismic activity detected. Security override initiated.
Nice try.
I believe I had an appointment.
Luckily, I cleared my schedule for you. I'm sorry it's come to this, but obviously you're part of the problem, not the solution.
I was watching the space-time continuum collapse. Any kind of solution.
Idiot. I'm absorbing all the quantum particles being unleashed. I'll reshape the timeline any way I wish long before it collapses. Think of it as playing dice with the universe. Einstein would have approved.
Einstein's not here, so I guess I'll have to do.
You can't win.
Peter! Looks like your future self took a page from Iron Man's old playbook. I'm squaring off against some kind of iron spider outfit.
That sounds like a crutch to me. If he really had confidence in his own speed and agility, he wouldn't be making with the heavy metal.
What the?
Friends of yours? Yeah. I'm just full of surprise. He doesn't know about atrocity. I can use that, especially the anti-venom part.
I looked so much better doing that.
I don't understand this. How are those things draining my powers? How? As quickly as possible. That's how.
We would have made a great team.
Oh, that's so cool. I didn't even notice that.
Now you're just embarrassing yourself.
Spider Sense is so freaking overpowered. I kid you not.
Why are you on the wrong side?
Draining my powers. Again? Wait. I remember this. From a century ago. Feels like when I'd be fighting Anti-Venom. Soon you won't be feeling anything.
This is just ridiculous. This is really a shame.
I hate fucking homing rockets with a passion. Especially this.
Charge. It had to come
Peter,
down to
looks
this.
like your future self took a page from Iron Man's old playbook. I'm squaring off against some kind of Iron Spider outfit.
That sounds like a crutch to me. If he really had confidence in his own speed and agility, he wouldn't be making with the heavy metal.
What the? Friends of yours?
Yeah. I'm just full of surprises. He doesn't know my atrocity. I can use that, especially the Anti-Venom part.
I don't understand this. How are those things draining my powers?
How? As quickly as possible. That's how.
I'm the one and only. I have a century more experience. Draining my powers again? Wait, I remember this from a century ago. Feels like when I'd be fighting Anti-Venom.
Soon you won't be feeling anything.
I invented that.
I'm through with you.
It had to come down to this. You're kidding, right? Whatever these things are, all they prove is that you can't beat me by yourself. I'm the better man.
The gateway's going totally nuts! What's happening on your side?
Oh, no worries. Just time collapsing. Nothing that needs you to hurry the shock up.
Okay, I get it. I'm zapping this squid and deep tentacling it as fast as I can.
Deep tentacling? Don't use made-up words.
Right, what the shock was I thinking?
Peter, what's the holdup? I don't know how long before the gateway destroys everything.
Let's hope it's 1 second more than we need.
I'd rather not bring our deadline right up against the edge of time. Now get the atrocity in the gateway.
I can't do it until I finish detentacalizing him.
Come on. Now you're just trying to annoy me.
You think too small. Everything I say is to annoy you.
Seismic activity detected.
Yeah, boy.
Security override
Come
initiated.
out, little atrocity. Gotta lure him into the trap.
This is just ridiculous.
I know.
You don't count on a letter of recommendation.
You're done.
Now you're starting to annoy me.
Shoot, no matter what timeline, Anti-Venom can always beat the crap out of you, Peter.
You're good. I'm better.
That was random.
I hate the thought of just punching you in the face. There's no imagination, no elegance, no... Oh, heck, I'm going for it. It took long enough. Did it!
presently. Don't see any fat ladies singing, though.
Miguel, it's still out of control. You need to lock it down on your end. And if you do, actually, I don't know. What happens if you do?
Then the backlash should collapse the quantum bridge and overwrite all of this, wiping it from existence. And don't say if. I can still take the CEO. His armor's starting to overheat. He can't control the energy. Just as I think.
I have a... Perfect. The time storm has reached the ideal level for harvesting the quantum particles, which is a fancy way of saying it's over for you, Miguel.
There's no way you can pull this off! You're bluffing, Parker!
I am?
No, not you, Parker! The other Parker!
Keep telling yourself that, if it makes you feel better.
Fighting me.
Real time.
You're insane!
I'm not insane. I'm just focused.
What's going on?
Well, a century's worth of guilt has made you nuts, and you're trying to kill me using weapons powered by quantum energy.
The first thing I'm going to do when I control time is wipe this entire fight out of existence retroactively.
The only thing that's gonna be wiped is the floor with you. Nice try.
Why did I...
We'll finally set this right.
Trying to annoy me? Really want to go there? Get ready for Universe 2.0!
It could only end this way. Sweet dreams, Peter.
I can make the universe the way it should be!
Peter, what's the holdup? I don't know how long the gateway destroys everything. I told you it could only end like this.
Oh, I could have saved! You're the real villain here! I tried to warn you, Miguel, I really did! You've no one to blame but yourself! Maybe the most merciful thing to do is just wipe you out of existence entirely! Save us both some aggravation!
It's all back to normal.
Same here.
Okay, but if the timeline snapped back to normal, if none of it happened, how do you and I remember it? I mean, we've got two different sets of memories in our brains. Shouldn't that be making us, I don't know, crazy?
Crazy? We already dress in skin-tight costumes and fight bad guys for free.
Okay, crazy-er.
You really want a 5-hour lecture on temporal paradoxes?
Sure, why not? As it turns out, looks like I have all the time in the world.
Okay. Well, actually, the first major theoretical studies were done by Reed Richards, which, since you know personally, is rather ironic.
Yeah, that's not really ironic. That's just coincidental. Irony is something completely different.
You're correcting my word use now? Is that what it's come to?
No harm in being accurate.
Okay, fine. Coincidentally, Reed Richards did the first studies, which hypothesized that time is like a vortex. And when major changes occur in the surrounding vortex, anyone who is dead center of the disruption can observe them without being affected, like being in the eye of a storm. He called it the observer effect.
It sounds kind of dry. Ooh, how about Armageddon syndrome?
How about Armageddon out of here?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Bad puns, totally my thing.
You don't own puns. They're not your thing. They're a thing.
Well, maybe if you would just explain it right. You're from the future. You're supposed to have all these cool time things. Maybe you should just talk faster. I don't know.
Yeah, this is gonna take way longer than 5 hours.
Alright. Basically, you just gotta hit enemies more than you usually do, right? That's basically difficulty level. And yeah, it doesn't reward you in any type of way possible. That's why I never choose highest difficulty. Only if the game's really addicting and fun. And not like repetitive, like it's like unique where you could just... It's like Ratchet and Clank, basically. Now that was fun. Anyways, this has been Spider-Man Edge of Time. I pretty much enjoyed this series to play on like my side time. And honestly, it's still fun. So yeah, thanks for watching. See you guys in the next one, and peace! See you guys in the next adventure. Ah, man. Later.